So for every road trip, you need fuel. You need gas, you need food, and you need rest.
The road trip is a great pastime, a rite of passage, a way to not just cover ground, but to see the world change right before your eyes, mile after mile, as you move toward your destination. I've done my fair share of road trips. I've driven across the United States more than 7 times. I've also done long hauls in Iceland, the United Kingdom, Montenegro, Argentina, Chile, Bolivia, Guatemala. So I know the dance between the expansive, wide open road and the small world of the seatbelt and dashboard. Every road trip has its essential fuels: killer snacks, solid playlist, fun car games, and of course, gasoline. But in this video, I want to explore one essential fuel that often gets overlooked. How do we fuel our minds? And that's where meditation comes in. And because every time I mention this to a friend, I get the same smart-ass comment, I'm going to say this now. No, I don't mean meditating while you're driving. Long-distance driving takes its toll. After sitting in the same position for several hours, your body starts to get stiff, your mind starts to get foggy, and your patience starts to thin. Pretty soon you start timing your needs with your exits. I might be able to make it to the next one, or we need to pull off right now. Whether it's an empty tank or a full bladder or a hangry heart, we all hit our limit. And we know the solution: pull off, refuel, reset. But what we don't always think to refuel is our mind. Fatigue isn't just physical, it's mental. And sitting for long periods of time slows circulation, which lowers blood and oxygen flow to the brain. And that tanks reaction time and alertness. Now add in highway hypnosis. You know those long, flat, featureless roads? The brain just checks out. See, no stimulation means reduced engagement. And that's when you hit micro sleeps. Brief, involuntary lapses in consciousness. Now, at 60 miles per hour, even 3 seconds could be deadly.
I can feel my eyes starting to get heavy on the road, and obviously that's a signal, like pull over. You don't want to be in dangerous territory when you're driving on a highway, when you're driving anywhere, really. You don't want to be fatigued.
Fatigue is real and it is dangerous. 1 in 6 fatal car accidents involves a drowsy driver. And if you've been awake for 20 hours or more, your cognitive state mirrors that of somebody who is legally drunk. So one solution most people turn to is coffee. But as I've discussed in previous videos, coffee does not give you energy. It simply tricks your brain into thinking you're not tired. But that fake out is short-lived. So the fatigue keeps building, and eventually you just crash harder later. And I know you already know the answer to this, but how do we get real physical and mental rest in a short window of time? Yes, we meditate.
So the best fuel for me when I'm on any road trip, whether it's a 2-hour drive or a 7-hour drive, today I'm in the car for like 7 hours, so I have a lot of snacks, I have a lot of drinks, but I'm going to stop at least twice to meditate.
Meditating on a road trip is one of the simplest things in the world because you're in complete control of your environment. Your car becomes this bubble of solace, a space where you can shut out the noise, drop in, and reset.
I'm at a gas station in the parking lot. I'm going to leave the AC on, I'm going to turn the music off, and I'm just going to rest my eyes and go into a meditation for 20 minutes.
Now, if you have kids in the car, yes, it may be a little trickier, but there are still pockets of time where you can meditate, either while they're already napping in the back seat or if they're locked into a movie. And if you're driving with another adult, even easier. You alternate times between driving and meditating to give the other person rest. When I pull over to get gas, I fill up the tank, I empty my bladder, I stretch my legs and my body, then I find somewhere comfortable to park, I turn on the AC, I turn off the music, and I drop in. Yes, this will add 15 to 20 minutes to your ETA, but what's the alternative? To drive fatigued? To put yourself and others at risk? To show up where you're going cranky and annoyed? Personally, I just build it into my schedule. If the GPS says I'm getting somewhere at 3:45, I tell the person I'm meeting I'll be there at 4. This buffer changes everything. No rush, no stress, no guilt. Here's the best part. You are not limited to gas stations and parking lots. You are on a road trip. You are surrounded by beauty. You're driving past mountains and valleys and rivers and viewpoints and hiking trails. Use them. Pull over somewhere beautiful. Drop in, and I promise when you come back, the world will look more alive. In a lot of ways, meditation is like a road trip. The open road has always symbolized freedom and adventure and the quiet search for something more. You don't control the road, you just stay open to what shows up. Yes, you may hit some speed bumps or potholes or slow stretches, but you're also going to see some immense beauty, surprises, and moments that wake you up. You trust the direction you're going and you stay on course. Eventually, you'll arrive. Jack Kerouac wrote, "Nothing behind me, everything ahead of me. As is ever, so on the road." So if you're hitting the road, fuel the car, feed the belly, and don't forget to reset your mind. Please, in the comments below, tell me where you're going, tell me your road trip hacks. Please subscribe. I can't wait to see you next time. Drive safe.